What's good, family? It's your boy Miles, back at again with another video. I have my
mother.
Today we're rated 10 rich YouTubers that make you feel poor. Other than that, I don't know what to say, man. They just gonna make us feel poor. Before the video starts, please follow me and Shade both on Instagram. She will be back very, very soon. Today will be the 10K giveaway, man. Have my mama pick a name. My mama pick somebody. I said my mama. My mama picks a name. Have Shade pick somebody. Then I'm probably gonna post a community tab or on Instagram, so y'all be on the lookout. And I need y'all to send me proof whenever y'all get it. But other than that, man, if we get straight to this video, waste no time.
If there's one thing YouTubers seem to have a real handle on, it's spending money in some of the craziest ways possible. From supercars for very enticing thumbnails to mansions and way more, the biggest YouTubers have found some incredible ways to use their success for their own entertainment and ours. But of all the crazy YouTube purchases, what are the absolute biggest ones out there? Well, if you thought you might have to comb through hours of vlogs from dozens of channels to find the answers, don't worry. I already took care of that for you. Ready to see the true extent of YouTube fame and fortune? Well then, let's get it on. Logan Paul. Originally making a name for himself on Vine.
Yep.
That was a close one.
That's crazy.
Logan Paul sure has come a long way from 6-second clips, sitting on an estimated net worth well over 19 million by even the most conservative estimates. The elder Paul brother has definitely earned his spot on this list. Over his wild ride to success, Logan's bought himself a $6.55 million mansion in Encino, California, one of the most spacious and tricked out bachelor pads around, of course. One of Logan's favorite things is clearly adding more and more awesome vehicles to his collection, like his $150,000 custom Mercedes G-Wagon, with over $100,000 worth of upgrades, and even a $15,000 set of stairs installed for his best friend Evan. Logan clearly likes being able to hang out with his friends when he's on the road, and as a result of this, he's bought himself an $85,000 tricked out bus, a $130,000 Sprinter van, a $30,000 Polaris Slingshot, and even $30,000 Dodge Challenger. But cars and houses aren't the only expensive assets Logan's holding on to. He's also spent a crazy $60,000 on a Rolex Day-Date 2, as well as an astounding $90,000 on two Mercedes brand couches.
$90,000 for these two couches.
And if you thought that was odd, he threw down $20,000 for his designer bed.
Is that something crazy or is that... Nah, yeah, it's 20K.
20,000
for the designer bed.
Some wood and that little mattress up there. I could have did that. For real. Go get you some different.
I'm not spending on $20,000 on no bed.
Slacks, put that together, paint it, and then throw you a mattress up there.
Having earned an estimated $900,000 from his recent boxing match against KSI, it's not hard to see why Logan spoils himself so much.
$90,000.
David Dobrik. David Dobrik is one of the most universally beloved and charismatic YouTubers to ever make it on the platforms, and for good reason too. Although his monthly $275,000 paycheck took a serious cut, don't let that fool you. Due to his celebrity and massive following, Dobrik works with tons of huge sponsors who pay him the big bucks and keep him able to live the luxurious lifestyle for himself and his friends. The super celeb lives in a $2.56 million California mansion, which has got to have a lot of garage space. He's constantly buying. Most famously, he drives around in a $110,000 Tesla Model X.
That's the car I want.
Still, somehow the electric car is actually the most modest of his own cars, because he also drives a $245,000 Ferrari 458 Spider. Of course, Dobrik is more famous for the things he buys for other people, not himself. Over the years, he's bought at least 19 cars for his friends, family, and even strangers.
I thought he was saying 19 cars for a girlfriend. I
Model X for his friend Jason, a Mercedes AMG for assistant Natalie, a Mustang for a complete stranger, a $50,000 Corvette for his friend Joe, and, topping his own most lavish purchase, a $290,000 Lamborghini for his friend Heath.
Do I hear it? Oh my god.
And, of course, the rest of the 19 cars he's given away.
But that's the type of stuff that's gonna pull views in, so it makes sense to me. He spent all that money because he's gonna make it right back.
Well, I guess.
If not, he's gonna make even more.
But then some of that stuff is just like for what it looked like. You just be like, why?
I'm gonna buy you a Lambo. I'm surprised my mom with a Lambo. Nah, I ain't got it like that at all.
Have money, you're gonna want to get back in it. Be faster.
Jake Paul. Just because
That's
he's
Logan
younger
Paul,
of the
bro.
two brothers, that doesn't mean that Jake Paul is lagging anywhere behind his older brother Logan. Between his massive following on YouTube, his incredibly lucrative merch line, his live shows, and his custom traveling merch bus worth around $100,000, Jake Paul seems to be a money-making machine. And what's the point of having an estimated net worth of over $20 million if you can't splurge a
He's
little
more
bit?
than his
Well,
brother.
Jake Paul has definitely done a fair bit of that, starting off with his $7 million mansion. When it comes to someone to share that wealth with, Jake has
That's a
no
pretty
problem
color
going
car.
all out, having put at least $500,000 into his 2019 quote-unquote wedding. The marriage might not be real, but that price tag sure was.
Oh, hell no!
Okay.
Jake's also used his success to make a second online business for his cars. Among his luxurious collection is his $144,000 Tesla Model X.
That thing's so sexy. Oh my god. A
$355,000
Tesla.
Lamborghini Huracan Performante.
I don't want no car like that, man.
What guy are you
As well as
looking
his
over
tricked
there?
out Toyota Tacoma, which is a little more than a $50,000 drifting toy. Overall, no matter what, no one can say that this 22-year-old
Gucci Mane?
isn't absolutely killing it. MrBeast. While this incredible example of what a YouTuber can
Man,
do needs no
killing
introduction, allow me
YouTube.
to try to do him justice. Jimmy Donaldson is a 20-year-old online philanthropist who started the massive craze of doing challenges for huge amounts of money.
Killing
3 years ago,
YouTube.
I was making nothing off this channel, and now we're literally giving away $1 million.
And making giving away huge sums of money and things one of the best ways to get views
Wow.
on YouTube.
MrBeast is making a killing.
Yay, Ryan!
Like he go around and give
Originally
people,
started as
random people a whole
small
bunch of
YouTuber
money.
inspired by the likes of
Go ahead.
PewDiePie.
What?
He be everywhere.
What?
When he happened to make a small fortune off
He
some
ain't been
wise
here.
cryptocurrency investments at the age of 17, the North Carolina native invested his newfound wealth entirely into making crazy, expensive challenges that made for incredible YouTube videos.
The last person to leave this pit of money wins $20,000.
Some of the most impressive ways MrBeast has used this
Be
fortune
serious,
has been by
too.
buying strangers'
That's
houses,
how I would've been.
renting out a car dealership, and giving away 20 cars to unsuspecting strangers.
He gave
Renting
away
out a bank and
20 cars for $1.
Bruh,
I swear, I'll kid you not. He gave away 20 cars for $1.
where do I be at? Why he don't be in this area?
I don't know.
I
giving
be.
everyone
Mr.
that
B, if
enters
you watch this, we
free
need you in the
money,
area.
donating millions of dollars to dozens of unsuspecting Twitch and
10,
Mixer streamers.
20,000 to
I will be
streamers.
donating
Come on over here.
$100,000 to streamers.
And most importantly, starting Team Trees, raising millions of dollars for the environment.
And I'm personally planting 100,000 trees, aka a $100,000 donation.
And oh, let's
I
not
got
forget
you.
the time he gave away $1 million in cash
We got
during one of his
plenty of land
challenges.
for that.
I mean, look at that thing.
$1 million in cash, man.
We got plenty of land. Come on and plant your tree.
The Dobrik brothers. Although they're taking up one shared spot on this list, don't let that confuse you. Based on the best public estimates, these 20-year-old siblings make around $16,000 a day just from their YouTube views. That's not including their huge merch lines, live shows, and Instagram pages. What that adds up to is a whole lot more money than anyone could ever reasonably spend
Them
at
twins?
once. But
Yes.
it sure
We
hasn't
finna be
stopped these
twins.
twin vloggers from trying. Among their most extravagant
Tell 'em.
We just gonna be
purchases is
fraternal
their
twins.
$1.5
So we can make a-
million mansion
They
where
got a
they're able to
$1
park
million
the
mansion.
many
We finna be
vehicles they
fraternal
collected over
twins.
the
I got
years.
this.
Some of which include their $150,000 Mercedes 4x4, a $180,000 Nissan GTR Nismo,
I'm not gonna
and
count.
a truly wild.
People watch this stuff, they do YouTube and like, they don't like it, they spend the money on stupid. But this is actually motivation. Like, they make a lot of money. Guys, I'm gonna be the next MrBeast, so I'm gonna be black. Let's believe that. Mark my words.
$335,000 Ferrari 812 Superfast. That the siblings have somehow figured out how to share.
It
Now,
sure
while they
sound.
accrued their fortune together, they still have a few individual toys, like Marcus's $294,000 Porsche GT2R.
Ooh, that thing, that thing too. See, I can't have something that fast.
$350,000 Ferrari 488 Pista.
They
On
only
top of
20.
material things, though, the brothers love using their money on awesome experiences and crazy challenges for other people to benefit from.
The title is inside. Just sign it, and it's yours.
Such as the time they
Man,
got one of
I
their
be-
school teachers
Yeah, they
a
gave a
Lamborghini
school
of all
teacher a
things.
Lamborghini.
If that isn't amazing,
I signed that
I
so
don't know.
fast, bruh.
Jeffree Star. Believe it
Yeah,
or not,
I know
the
about
makeup community
Jeffree.
on YouTube might actually be the most profitable part of YouTube, and no one could be more synonymous with the
You know who
growth
it
of
is?
that massive community.
Yes,
than
and I ain't
Jeffree
never
Star.
think
Along
about
the way,
none
the
of that.
American YouTuber and businessman has picked up quite a penchant for luxury.
Off
And,
YouTube.
well, he's got the bank to back it up. Jeffree recently moved into a $14.6 million mansion, which is unlike any other YouTuber house on
And
the
they got
platform.
the
In addition to that,
water.
he famously treats himself to a handful
Oh,
of custom pink super.
I be doing cartwheels in that closet.
Look at his Tesla. This is the type of car I told Shawty I said about a year or two. I want a Tesla. No, this thing's ugly.
No, it's
These
not.
things are beautiful.
Cars that work to accessorize with his look better than any article of clothing.
Just gotta have
Among
right
them are
color
his
for it.
Yeah, I just want an all blacked out
$355,000
Tesla.
Rolls-Royce Wraith, his $200,000 Lamborghini Huracan, a second $200,000 Lamborghini,
Urus.
this time a Urus, a one-of-a-kind all-pink Tesla Model X, and his custom Barbie BMW i8. Of course, Jeffree isn't selfish and shares his success with the people around him. In 2019, he
Is that a
surprised
safe?
his boyfriend with his dream car, a yellow
Yeah.
carbon fiber Aston Martin Vantage. And if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that Jeffree Star doesn't settle for the cheap stuff. KSI. KSI is
Yeah,
no
but you know
doubt
that,
the
did you?
biggest YouTuber to have come out of England. With almost 30 million subscribers across all his
He
channels.
came a
When
long
he's come up, he's picked up
way.
games
Him and his brother came a long, long
vlogging
way.
and even boxing, having had 2 boxing fights with fellow YouTuber Logan Paul, earning an estimated $5.5 million from the first fight, and making a bare minimum of $900,000 from the second one in 2019.
Let me fight a
He
YouTuber,
actually
man.
managed
Come
to pull
on.
a victory. With money like that, it's no wonder KSI bought himself a $40,000 gold iPhone 10. And while $40,000 might sound like a year's worth of work, it's chump change to the British YouTuber.
I'm not being funny.
I'm not finna buy no phone, not no 40,000. You crazy.
You only gonna have it for like a year or two.
That's not even the point. The point is, it's a phone. All you wanted to do, FaceTime, record, text,
Yeah, that's stupid.
go on the web. I mean,
But I'm not gonna lie, that it's still motivation, but that's very stupid.
it's a phone.
Very similar.
I'm quite sure he got everything else at reach.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I pay that much for a phone? Come on now. No. Why? All you paying for is the gold part. You ain't paying for nothing else. Still
He
got the
makes a
same
minimum of
function.
$10,000 a day off just ad revenue alone. Honestly, compared to some of the
10,000
massive
of
purchases
YouTube
this
ads
UK
every
YouTuber
day.
has made, $40,000 is downright embarrassing.
Go with it.
One of his
I
most
mean, he
unique
don't even wear
purchases was
glasses.
his
He don't do that.
$500,000
He done
custom
moved
made
on
chain,
up.
together with his full
No,
iced out
his brother didn't want to wear glasses.
Oh well, one of them I know.
Digi.
One of them had the glasses.
Yeah, they.
But
did.
he ain't had no hair or none of
Nah,
that.
remember he had like the little fade, or his or
Yeah.
it used to be low. Yeah, but Deji, his brother, the one that wear glasses.
$200,000 Rolex, which he treated himself to after a great 2018. KSI sure has come a long way over the years, and we can only expect greater things to come. The Ace Family. Family vlogging has become a hugely successful part of YouTube.
Yeah.
And among these family channels, none
got
could be
famous
said
with
to
the
be
teddy
more
bear
dominant
part.
than
It's
the
crazy.
Ace Family. The massive millionaire family recently moved out of one mansion into another one. The previous one
That
probably
was
wasn't
gorgeous.
luxurious enough for them, but hopefully their massive $10 million property will hold them over for a while. However, they don't spend too much time at home, frequently traveling to do live events and fan meetups, or
Look at
taking
they.
wildly extravagant vacations so they and their children can
Oh,
enjoy the
my God.
vast spoils of YouTube wealth. Luckily, they've got a net worth to keep their driveway stocked with a carousel of supercars, including their $320,000 Rolls Royce, $280,000 Lamborghini
Why?
Performante, and when they want to look a bit more conservative,
What?
I mean, like this my whole thing.
Why
like,
so many cars?
That's why I want to know why you gotta buy so many. I mean, it's only one of you. It ain't like you can drive them all at the same time.
It's two of them.
But okay, even if it's two, but she got her own stuff and he got his.
Man, he got about 6 cars this year.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
mean, what
need
you
that.
gotta do with
I know y'all probably like, well, y'all don't have it right now, so we don't.
So-
we wouldn't, like we had it, we would spend it.
If I
actually
still
wouldn't.
had it, let me tell you, I would not spend on all them vehicles. All I want is a truck, a car, and a family. That's it.
There's 3 cars. I would. Well, man,
Because-
Shawty probably have 5 or 6.
The only reason why I say that,
3 and 3.
family, I'm not really gonna try that. Okay. My everyday car, I'm gonna drive. Every now and then, I might switch up. Like if I'm going to like a gathering, a gala or something like that, then I might want to put on, you know, might be in a different vehicle. Other than that, I'm not finna go through all that. That's just like having your raggedy car and your good car. Like your raggedy car for work, you got your good car, and then you're gonna have a car instead of renting, traveling back and forth. You have enough for your room. Yeah. I'm not finna have all that.
They can ride out in one of their multiple Jeeps, each a different color and just made for off-roading. Rashid Belhasa.
You know what I'm saying? Unnecessary.
Belhasa, also known by his YouTube moniker Money Cakes, is a Dubai-born 18-year-old online celebrity, which makes his wild success all the more impressive. Originally starting as a vlogger, Rashid grew to have his own brand of clothes and shoes, hence the name Money Cakes. And the young entrepreneur's business, promoted through his ever-expanding online following, is absolutely booming. Originally, Rashid came from a family of Dubai-based billionaires. Still, instead of just being a spoiled rich kid, Rashid found an interest in working hard and building a name for himself, and he's managed to do quite a lot in his 18 years. He regularly shows off his supercars, some from his family's massive collection, but many having been bought with his own money. A few that have been seen from the collection include Bugattis, Lamborghinis, and Rolls Royces, with no one but the family and a few close friends really knowing the true extent of what their garage is packing. If that isn't jaw-dropping, I don't know what is. Bobby Meisner. While most entries on this list earn their way from working on YouTube,
I never heard of him in my life.
The nearly infamous billionaire's son became a true living meme when he dropped his video showcasing the extravagant lifestyle his family's wealth allows him to enjoy. As a result, his YouTube channel and Instagram have become a very popular way to get a rare look into a world most people can only dream of. As most would expect, he's constantly surrounded by expensive cars most people will only ever see in movies, and mansions so big they look photoshopped, as he travels around the world hopping from one international hub of luxury to the next. While he does get a lot of casual ribbing and jokes online, odds are the people doing it wish they could have his life.
Right.
Definitely enough.
That's why people clowning you so much. They wish they could be in the shoes that you're in.
Psst, hey, you still there? Well, since you made it this far, here are all the shout-outs we promised everyone.
Damn, bro.
It's motivation, though.
Yeah, it's very much motivation, bro. It's not even no hate to none of them YouTubers. I mean, like, they don't know me, I don't know them. But you only gotta grind hard to get to the top. I'm telling you, man.
Bow, 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 bow. That's how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna get me a channel and be like, hey, 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 hey. She here?
I'm dead. Man, but other than that, man, please like, comment, subscribe, turn up post notifications, follow me and shout out both on Instagram. Like I said, bro, if y'all watch these videos and y'all be like, man, they doing too much, bro. Find that as motivation, bro, for you to make that big money, bro. This ain't nothing but motivation to me. But other than that, man, we are out of here, man. Y'all stay motivated and do not forget 10K giveaway today, man.
Wax on, wax on.
Other than that, man, we're out of here.